So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Balaj. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
4 down. Watch the
Fair. Go.
Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go. 15 line.
Exit. 49. Check 49.
Hey. 2.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
That's an excellent run right there on 2nd and long. Didn't get back all of it, but a huge chunk. Now they're in 3rd and manageable and back on schedule and trying to pick up a first down.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
18 Gators.
Watch the slant.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 22.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Hey, orbit. Let's go.
Jones on 1st and 10. He completes it to Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll run here with Balaj. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake.
Sugar, sugar. Check, check, check. Switch, switch, switch. Check 50, check 50. Switch. Hey, check 24, check 24.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike 57. Hey, check it.
From the 38, Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Wait, that 53. Hey, Alabama. Hey, goal 66. Check 13. Hey, exit. Hey, goal 66.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this will be incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Regular. Hey, goal 50.
To throw again, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Caught by the tight end, Watson. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch the screen.
Now Balaj. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Patriots going with a dime package here, 2 extra defensive backs on third. Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And it's complete. Hooper. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Hey, high 7.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right.
Throwing on first down. Jones going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch the edge.
On 2nd down, Barber. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike.
Go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Let's go.
Now Jones. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain there of 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
No.
Go. On the ball. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And this is going to be intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Brady. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Michel. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wait, 20! I don't think you got it! Check it, reload! Check 99! Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. He's got Lacoste as tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Hey, that's 380!
Brady now on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Matt Lacoste as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they will not get a chance. To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, check it. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net them 23 and a first.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, 66.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine.
Hey, 66.
On first down, Brady. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
After the sack on first down, Brady, that's complete to White. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now Jones on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Don't get nervous. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Yes, yes. Buzz, buzz. Yeah, be careful, be careful.
Throwing Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Davante Adams, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. 3 10-7. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Wait, Ozzy! Ozzy!
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Regular!
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Brady lets it go for... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. J.J. Nelson. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
You ready?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still worked. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. White now to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Tennessee. And the Colts have opened it up a bit, leading by 2 scores. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now in Miami. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
Hey, Wahoo! Check, 66. 72.
From the 39, Brady lets it go for Nelson. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. J.J. Nelson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Watch twist.
Now Michel. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No, 66.
Safety's creeping.
Alert.
Check 3.
Cover.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Jones now. Back to the air on 2nd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there, he hits the reliable target. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the... He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shit. Hey, alert 3.
A first carry down for Rex Burkhead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
50. Set. Fly. 20.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Winning hit.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else?
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Here we go. 37's the mic. Mark 37.
You go, Bandit.
Brady going to look to throw. It's complete. James White. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Go.
He's mine.
On the ball. Be careful.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It's now second and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Smoke. Rock it. Shoot.
Throwing again. Jones. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.